Hey guys, welcome back, or if it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be doing a makeup tutorial using the brand new Too Faced The Power of Makeup palette that's in collaboration with NikkieTutorials. Now, first off, before I even want to begin, whenever a YouTuber comes out with a product, a palette, really anything, I just feel this overwhelming sense of pride and joy for them. I just think it is really exciting for the community. It's really exciting for the creator, and I just think it's such a huge accomplishment, and I just want to give a big, huge congrats to Nikkie because this is just so freaking awesome. So the palette basically contains 9 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, 1 bronzer, and 1 highlight shade. There's some metallics, there's some mattes, there's some more pops of color, some more neutrals. There really is a nice variety of shades in here. Don't forget to let me know what you thought in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up, and of course subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so we're first gonna begin with the eyes because I do have a feeling there's gonna be a little bit of fallout with this look. So first things first, I'm gonna prime my lids with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So I'm just going to pat this on both of my lids all the way onto my lid and onto my brow bone. So I'm first going to go into the palette and I'm going to grab Ivy, which is the matte cream shade, and on a flat shader brush, I'm going to pack this all over my brow bone. So now I'm going to go into a big fluffy brush. This is my Sigma E40, and I'm going to go into Painkiller, which is the neutral matte brown in the palette, and I'm going to start to build this up above my crease as our transition shade. So I'm going to go in with a really light hand and sort of just buff the product up in that area and then blend it out from the outer to inner corner, but really concentrating most of that shade right on that outer corner of the eye. So now I'm going to go into a defined crease brush. So this is my Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease 231. It's a little bit more dense than your typical blending brush. And I'm going to go into Makeup and Chill, which is the warm, deep matte brown in the palette. It's such a beautiful shade. And I'm going to start to apply this into my crease to start to add a little bit of depth to the look. This is a really, really nice brown. Because my eyes are slightly hooded, I am going above my natural crease to create a new crease to give my eyes a less hooded effect. So now I'm going to go back into my flat shader brush and I'm going to go back into Makeup and Chill, and I'm going to pat this on the outer corner of my eye. Sort of going about halfway across my lid and stopping at the halfway point, but really packing that color on so that it's nice and intense. So now I'm going to go into a flat shader brush and I'm going to go into Frosted Yum. Now typically with an eyeshadow like this, I would wet my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus to make it really nice and metallic, but I do want to see how this eyeshadow performs without any help. I'm just going to pack it onto my synthetic brush and then press it onto the lid. It's really metallic and really intense. I bet it would look even more gorgeous though with Fix Plus, since it is already so metallic. So I'm sort of just tapping it on the part of my lid that I did not yet cover, so the inner half, and then I'm just going to really make sure that no skin is showing through and really packing that color on. All right, so now it's time for the fun part. If you're familiar with Nikkie and her videos, she always uses glitter. I feel like glitter is sort of like her signature. She always seems to incorporate it into every single look, so it's no surprise that she included a glitter eyeshadow in her kit. So I'm going to apply this sort of on top of Frosted Yum to give it even more of like a bam effect. So for this, I am going to wet my brush with Fix Plus just because it is a loose glitter and I do want to make sure that it actually stays on my eyes. And then I'm going to start to tap this right on top of the silver eyeshadow that's already on the lid. Oh my god, this is so pretty. You can even put a little bit of the glitter onto the brown so that it sort of makes the two become one. I'm just gonna pat a little bit of it between, yeah, and that sort of brings it all together. So now I'm going to go into the sketch marker that's included in the kit. This is in black. So this is the new liquid eyeliner from Too Faced. I've actually never tried them before, so I'm excited to try it today. And I'm going to create a winged eyeliner with this. And now I'm going to go into a small little angle brush, really any angle brush would do. And I'm going to go into the black in the palette called Wanted. And I'm just going to press this up against the wing to sort of mattify it even further because there is a little bit of a shine to it. And I do want to make sure that it's nice and matte. I'm also sort of just going to run the black on top of it, which will sort of add a softness to it. I don't want this to be like totally blown out, but just by sort of running it along the edge of the wing very carefully, it's going to create a really nice soft effect. All right, so now I'm gonna go into a makeup wipe and I'm gonna clean up underneath my eyes. It's a good thing that we did the eyes first because there's a lot of glitter fallout all over my under eyes. All right, so now I'm gonna stop with the eyes for now. We're gonna go to the face and come back to the eyes a little bit later. So for my foundation today, I'm gonna be taking my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, and I'm just gonna put a few pumps of that onto my skin and then blend that out with my beauty blender. I'm now gonna go into my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the shade L3 Warm. It is quite a thick and very full coverage concealer, but I do think I like it. I'm just not 100% sure. So I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes. I'm gonna highlight a bit with this, put some down the bridge of my nose, onto my chin, and a little bit onto my forehead, and then taking my beauty blender once again and blending that out. I'm now gonna take a little bit of my RCMA No Color Powder. I'm gonna dip my damp sponge into the powder, and I'm gonna use this to like very lightly bake underneath my eyes. You guys know I don't typically do this, but I sort of been doing it recently, and I do really like the way my concealer has been looking. It's sort of like a mini bake. It's like a convection bake. It's very, very quick. I just like the way it sort of brightens up my highlight, and I do find that it sort of prevents my concealer from creasing throughout the day, so that's one reason why I've been enjoying it. So I'm just gonna put that wherever I put the concealer, but really concentrating most of it underneath the eyes. Only gonna let that sit for a few seconds, and I'm gonna quickly wipe it off. So now I'm just gonna take my Morphe E49. I'm just gonna wipe off that powder. I literally left it on my face for maybe 30 seconds, but it really makes all the difference. So now that we have our base down, I'm just gonna move back to the eyes and finish those off, and then we'll finish off the face. So I'm going to go back into my Power of Makeup palette, and I'm gonna go back into Painkiller, which is that neutral brown that we applied first off, and I'm just going to pop that on my lower lash line and really smoke out that color in that area. I'm using this on my Real Techniques detail brush. I really like to use this brush on my lower lash line because I really feel like it packs that color on. All right, now I'm gonna go into Makeup and Chill, and I'm going to press that up against my lashes to sort of add a little bit more depth to that lower lash line. Now I'm gonna go into my Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Damsel. This is a really beautiful deep dark brown, and I'm just going to pop that on my lower waterline. Now to highlight my inner corner of my brow bone, I'm going to take Champagne Truffle in the palette, which is the cheek highlighter shade, but we're going to use it as the eye highlight shade today. And I'm going to just pop that right on the highest point of my brow bone and also on the inner corner of my eye to add some light there. All right, so now it's time for the mascara. I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Lash Sensational, and I'm just going to apply that to my upper lashes, but not my bottom, because we're going to be applying the purple mascara to the bottom lashes. So now I'm going to go into my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is the limited edition purple shade that can only be found in this kit, and I'm just going to pop that on my lower lashes to add a nice subtle hint of color. So now I'm going to take Chocolate Soleil, which is the bronzer that's in the palette, and I'm going to use this to bronze up my face, obviously. For blush, I'm going to be taking my Cosette S135 brush, and I'm going to go into I Will Always Love You, which is the peachy shade in the palette, and I'm just going to pop that to the apples of my cheeks. This peachy shade really complements like the peachy glitter that's in the eyes. I love it. And then to highlight, of course, I'm going to be taking Champagne Truffle and just pop that right on the tops of the cheekbones and blend that also above my brow a little bit. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera, and then I'll be right back. So now it's time to just finish off the look with the lips. So I'm gonna be taking the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Thistle. This is a really awesome, like very cool tone, grayish, pinky purple shade. Then I'm gonna take my Buxom gloss in the shade White Russian and just apply that to the center of my lips. And then that completes the finished look. So guys, that is it for the finished tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to let me know what you thought in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up, and of course subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back, or if it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. Today's video is really exciting because